I have faith that the Constitution will not be saved in Washington.
We pay tithing, as the Savior taught, by bringing the tithes into the storehouse. We do this by paying our tithing to our bishop or branch president. We do not pay tithing by contributing to our favorite charities. The contributions we should make to charities come from our own funds, not from the tithes we are commanded to pay to the storehouse of the Lord.
The mandate given by the First Presidency and the presiding bishopric is to only focus on financial growth. EPA employees are told that the money will be used after the second coming of Jesus Christ or during Armageddon right before he would come again.
To develop enduring faith and enduring commitment to be a full tithe payer is essential. Initially, it takes faith to tithe. Then the tithe payer develops more faith to the point that tithing becomes a precious privilege. Tithing is an ancient law from God. He made a promise to his children that he would open the windows of heaven and pour out a blessing that there shall not be room enough to receive it. Not only that, tithing will keep your name enrolled among the people of God and protect you in the day of vengeance and burning.
One of our brethren some years ago spoke of the payment of tithing as fire insurance. Nonetheless, The word of the Lord is clear, that those who do not keep the commandments and observe the laws of God shall be burned at the time of his coming. For that shall be a day of judgment, a day of sifting, a day of separating the good from the evil. I would venture a personal opinion that no event has occurred in all the history of the earth as dreadful as will be the day of the second coming, as fraught with the destructive forces of nature, as consequential for the nations of the earth, as terrible for the wicked, and as wonderful for the righteous.
Among the most common sexual sins, pregnancy and abortion, all ugly sins, but in and of themselves, they are pernicious evils.
Dad, where's the party?
Oh, well, I'm in a little trouble.
Is she pregnant?
Well, if she is, are you gonna leave the woman carrying your grandchild standing out in the cold?
I look pregnant?
Travis Wayne Goodsall. We can read you that scripture. All scriptures warn religion, religious people, civilizations not to neglect the poor. The one and only one thing to remember to do so that your civilization, that your religion, that yourself will not fall. And so, Sodom fell, that men might be, men are, that they might fall. Let's see if we can find it. There it is, verse 49. Ezekiel chapter 16. This should have been the footnote, and the only footnote, to the fall of Sodom, because this is why it fell. Behold, this was the iniquity of thy sister Sodom. That sounds pretty simple enough. Pride, fullness of bread, and abundance of idleness. Not idolatry, laziness. Was in her and in her daughters. Neither did she strengthen the hand of the poor and needy. Pretty simple. Even though there's a lot packed into that beyond the simple explanation. For example, it reveals that there's companies in charge of the food production, so that the top brass are able to be lazy as they enslave their employees, making lots and lots of money, but denying anything to the poor and the needy. And thus Malachi, you have robbed me. Wherein have we robbed thee? In tithing. Bring the tithing to the storehouse, that the poor and the needy may be taken care of. Yeah, no, see, Travis, Jesus said not to feed the poor and the hungry with tithing. Did he? Jesus went against his own scriptures and prophecy scriptures? Really? Where is Jesus, by the way? We're waiting for him. It's the latter days. He should be here. Where is he? Is he still? Well, yeah. It's kind of a powdery snow that melted when it was hitting the ground. Still not enough to pull us out of the drought. Still not enough. So, Trump ice 2025. The Senate Dems caved again. Schumer took down 10 other Democrats and voted for the bill. So, after Trump signs it, which is likely soon if it already hadn't happened, after I had found out about it last night, expect immediately after, or sometime next week, for the damage to be done to the American people that was in that bill. And so then MAGA will say, well, the Dems voted for it. Blame them. So yeah, no shutdown. But Trump is still pushing for a shutdown. As he went to the DOJ and said, hey, I've still got enemies. Enemies in government, enemies in the press, enemies here, enemies there, enemies everywhere. Get them! I warned you. You did not believe. You didn't listen. And here we are. Trump keeps his threats. I don't understand why the deep state Dem press didn't know this was coming. So yeah, expect Pam Bondi to start locking people up. Are they? Are they pink handcuffs? Are they pink? We need to use her picture. I need to remember. Where are you? Are you in favorites? Oh, I don't see you in favorites. see the women who were murdered by YouTube. Oh, I saw the Castle daughter yesterday. She was in We Are the Millers. And so I don't understand why. Oh, no, it shouldn't be in that one. It's the Mormon file. You should be in the favorites. What is going on here? I've got to rearrange all of this. No Pam Bondi. Where are you? Did you get put in the other file? That seems weird. Oh my God, I did. Alright, let's move you into that file. Oh my God. Bondi, Pam Legally Blonde. Okay. Are they furry? Furry handcuffs. Pink. So cute. So cute. And then, yeah, I'm doing the USDA last. It's what I do. Force you to listen. I'm just gonna skip ahead. The sea levels of the oceans for 2024 rose higher than scientists expected them to rise. Uh-oh. Trouble. I think I'm in trouble. Da, 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 da. That could be. Well, write it down. I think I'm in trouble. Tragedy. Da, 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 tragedy. I think there's another trouble song. It's troubling my mind to come out, and it's not. So, Trump is going after 45 universities for their exclusionary practice of racism against white people. You knew this was coming, didn't you? You knew this, right? LGBTQIAPO+ discriminate against heterosexuals. So, DEI is racist, discriminatory against whites. Hello? It was a no-brainer conclusion for MAGA. And so, among the 45, Utah. Utah is coming under attack for their DEI hiring, which is racism. You know, I warn you, we have history to remind us not to repeat it, and yet, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Alrighty, so you guys do know that President Ezra Taft Benson was former Secretary of Agriculture, right? And which presidential administration? It's most likely Nixon. I don't think so, from my memory recall, but whenever Google decides to function, we'll find out. You know, you can solve this problem, Google, by doing away with algorithms and especially AI. That'll save on electricity bills. I mean, seriously? What the hell? Dear God. Sickening theology. Secretary of Agriculture, 15th, Dwight D. Eisenhower. Wow, that's older than I thought. And so, yeah. During World War II, he was Supreme Commander. So, yeah, 53 to 61. So, yeah, he was in the prosperous years of America. As those who have returned home had to do battle with women in the workforce. We like working. Yep. Okay. So, schools, food banks, SNAP have all been cut funding for. I mean, we got rid of the teachers, so what do the kids need money for? Do you not see the pattern? They're specifically targeting and doing it in the order for all this. This is their mindset. They go after the first thing, and they go, well, since that's, no longer an issue, we can no longer need this. And then no longer need this. And then no longer need this. That's their thinking. You knew it was coming. They told you it was coming. They published a 1,000-page book telling you what they were going to do in specific graphic detail. And nobody read it. Everybody just assumed that Trump was telling you the truth when he said, I know nothing about Project 2025. I don't know. I take pictures with lots of people. Pam Bondi has pink handcuffs, does she? I loved her movies. Legally Blonde 1 and 2. She did such a great job in those movies. Oh my God. So yeah, this is real quick and simple. So yeah, that's Mormon miners are denied food now, denied aid from the Department of Agriculture, which is a sad tragedy. But again, I mean, do you believe the scriptures or not? Apparently not, because you want to put homosexuality in there in place of neglecting the poor. David, I told you not to do that. We were told only reference scriptures. Do not put your own opinion. Because there could be a time when a president of the church gets up in the pulpit of conference and uses your opinion from the footnote. watches it in front of the whole church, exposing himself as a fraud. We are the frontline soldiers to protect the president from his stupidity. Don't do it. With the help of 2 Hebrew scholars who put it in the footnote, apparently there's this new translation. Right then and there, Mormons. Right then and there, every Mormon should have left. If you're still in the church, you're a sucker and a loser. Seriously. Alrighty. And so, yeah, then next, I do comment reply videos, Stanford. You know this. All you had to do was ask the questions. I've been going over these passages. I have some questions. Great. I'll answer them. And if they're appropriate for the church or the videos, because we're focused on Latter Days, that's why I created this playlist, Trump Ice 2024. Everything that Trump is doing that affects the latter days of prophecy, yeah, we're covering it. And so, yes, the scriptures you covered are for the latter days and for Zion. I would have covered it. And so what I'll do is, since you aren't going to get the questions in on time after watching this video, I'll go over the scriptures that you referenced, and then when you watch it, and if there's still unanswered questions from what you intended, go ahead and ask them. And then we'll do a part 2, part 3, whatever is needed for that, because all of the scriptures you brought out have to do with the latter days. I mean, Book of Mormon, seriously? I've been telling you guys. 1 Nephi, chapter 1, verse 8 through 10, 23rd September 2017. The Book of Mormon is dedicated solely for the whole latter days. Everything in the Book of Mormon has to do with the latter days. And so any question from the Book of Mormon will be covered in a comment reply video for my channel right now, as we're focused on the latter days and that transition from the fall of the church to the Exodus to Zion. That's what we're waiting for. So, yeah, we'll do it. And there's some fun stuff involved. So comedy will ensue.